If you've been listening to Oh, It's On with Juan and Sean, you know this podcast is all over the place on topics. However, after episode number 37, we're going to narrow it down and focus on current events. So if you'd like, you can listen to our old podcasts. Maybe we'll set up a Patreon or something where you can request that we talk about certain things aside from current events. Maybe we'll fulfill them. Who knows? But from episode 37 and on, it'll be a current events focused podcast. So enjoy these final episodes before we get focused in on current events. And until then, remember, the microphone might be on. Some things should be said.
Or shouldn't.
Oh, it's on.
With Juan
and Sean. And welcome to episode number 31 of Oh, It's On.
With Juan
and Sean. And today we are very privileged to have a special guest in the kitchen studio today, Brylle Gav.
Hey guys, thank you for having me.
And I interviewed Brylle on my Sean Corcoran video Facebook and YouTube channel once. Talked a little bit about what he thought it meant to be an auteur. And Juan said, well, we should talk to him here. Here he has a beer with him, so he might say some other things.
I know.
So what's up with you, Brylle? What are you working on?
Actually, we got two projects coming up. I'm working on one is called The Wailing Man, and the other that's in post-production right now that I'm finishing up is called The Darkness Within.
The Wavy Man?
Yeah, we have that coming up. So we have that coming up in July.
You're filming in July?
I'm filming in July.
Nice.
Pre-production process is going on right now.
Does that have anything to do with The Watermelon Man?
Maybe. I don't know. It's a horror film though, so
oh, nice.
We'll see that. Yeah.
Damn. So, bro, why don't you just give us like a little background? When did you kind of wanted to get started? Like what you're doing now? What piqued an interest? How far have you grown from it?
Oh, so like as a filmmaker?
Yeah.
So it
or
just,
as a director, a filmmaker.
I mean, after the 48-hour film festival, like after doing Bear Ninja Cowboy, I think like everything just started snowballing after that. So like a lot of projects, a lot of inspiration, a lot of motivation came from that.
You won some awards for that, right?
I mean, I was nominated for like 9 different awards.
Nice. Tell us about it. What awards were those?
Cinematography, Best Actress, Best Ensemble, Best Production Design, Editing, Cinematography, Writing. I think it's like kind of, it's a lot to remember. But I mean, it's all in there. But
yeah, because it was pretty good. That was pretty fun to watch.
You guys like that?
Hell yeah.
Sorry I ditched out on you.
No, it's okay.
I had so much going on, and then I got back to Vegas. I was like, I'm worn out.
Yeah, I think that's what we all go through, though, for sure.
So that started snowballing after that.
Yeah, so like we were invited back in to do the World Challenge. So it was like 48-hour challenge around the world, and that was a pretty cool experience too.
That was
Now, did you also
the lucky ones, the unlucky ones?
Oh, okay.
Wait, first off, just let's pitch it really quick. Where can people go to see your stuff?
On Vimeo or on YouTube. But mostly on Vimeo because
Do you have like a channel name for it, or?
Yeah, it's Brylle Gav. If you type in Brylle Gav, it's all in there. And my website, yeah. So you type in my first and last name, Brylle Gaviola, on Google, it'll pop up.
Sweet.
Sorry, I don't like when you're listening to podcasts and stuff and people are getting interviewed, and then you don't hear where like you can go see them until the very end.
No, it's fine. Yeah, put it right in there. Put it right in the beginning.
Did you think it worked? I felt it was kind of weird.
No, it's all right.
Because it felt like the ending to the podcast.
No. I mean, we probably will redo it.
No, we're good.
No, we're good?
We're good. So you did the Bear Ninja Cowboy. Things started rolling. You got to 48-hour World Festival.
Yeah.
How did it do there? How did your 48-hour World
It reached the top 40. So
in the world?
In the world.
Oh,
damn, nice.
Wait, how many
but
were
I think because mostly because a lot of people didn't like make the time in time. But like that's what I want. So I'm trying to be humble, but like I don't want to say like, yeah, I'm top 4 in the world, guys. You know, I'm like the best.
Do you know how many entries there were?
There was a lot in the beginning of it, but like as I looked on, like there's a lot of countries involved for sure.
Wait, so were you from the Vegas or from the
From Vegas.
Oh,
so there's different cities. Yeah. So every city that participated in that festival.
Yeah.
Was invited back in. Top three of every city.
Oh, geez.
Oh, okay. Wow. So there's
top 3 of every city. Yeah. I was 3rd place in Las Vegas because I won Best Writing.
But Bear Ninja Cowboy is on your Vimeo.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yeah, you should all
and
check
you can
it out.
go on my Instagram too. It's on there. I have the link on there.
Okay.
on Brylle Gav.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you got The Unlucky Ones. How did you feel about that one?
That one, I don't know. To be honest, I mean, I love it as a director and what we did as a team. I mean, but I felt like it could have been better. I mean, you always feel like you could have been better.
But especially in a 48-hour time frame.
Yeah, in a 48-hour time frame.
If you do it right and you don't, I heard there's a lot of pre-planning that goes on at these 48-hour films.
I think like a lot of us got kind of so excited to do that project for the world film. Like we kind of got like we didn't know who was in it, what was going to be in it, and a lot of people. And also like the more actors, the more you have to direct, the more responsibility you have, the more timing issues you've got. So like
it's like your
that
buddy,
went into it too because everybody wanted to be in it. You know,
your co-director, Angel Filmmaker, has that Feliz Navidad.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
Hold on. Let's not talk about that yet. Let's just finish up with
I know. I'm just saying he's got like 15 actors in his short film.
Yeah, I mean that's gonna be exciting though.
And that you guys are just getting bigger and bigger by the day, which is a good thing.
Yeah, it's a great thing.
Yeah.
So
a lot of people want to work with us now, so it's all cool.
So you got what was the Waverly Man?
The Waving Man.
The Waving Man?
Yeah.
What can you tell us about the Waving Man?
Not too much. I'm just co-directing it right now, so I don't want to give too much away. It is definitely one of my other co-directors. Her name is Fran Padunan, and she's in charge of that one with another actor that came to us with the script and was basically like, "Hey, I have the script. I wonder if you guys can help me bring it to life." And that's basically it. Yeah, and now we're into it. But it is based on a story, like I don't want to say like an urban legend kind of thing. Kind of like the Smiling Man, how you saw that in Reddit. I think, have you heard of that story?
I've heard of Slender Man.
Slender Man. Okay, I think it's based on kind of like a different type of urban legend.
Have you heard
but
of
I think it's a story that
no, I haven't.
Her actor friend wrote. But I mean, it sounds familiar like an urban legend, but yeah.
Cool. What was the other one you had going on?
Darkness Within. So that was basically shot in May for the Mental Health Awareness Month. And Fran wanted to do a passion project, and it honestly wasn't supposed to be that big of a project, but like I think like so many people like this, all the little sneak peeks that she was like posting up there. Yeah, and then it just got bigger from there. A lot of her friends and her colleagues that she's worked with like in the hospital kind of like, you know, wanted to see more, and she tried. It became more serious after that.
That's not a horror, is it?
It's experimental film.
Oh,
so it definitely has a lot of. There's horror elements to it though. So I mean, it's like a visual representation of mental illness. If like mental illness could be like a visual, if you could see it visually, how would you see it?
I'm trying to think of what your genre is.
Like what we do?
Like like what kind of films that you would love to do? What kind of movies would you love?
I like to be more versatile than anything though. So like comedy, Burn Ninja Cowboy was definitely a challenge because comedy was something that I've always struggled writing. But I think
that was still good though.
Yeah.
When I watched it, I was like, fuck yeah.
I was pretty comfortable with it now, but like, because you know, not everybody's going to get your comedy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But it is cheap to make and it's like fun to make too at the same time. So
there was one we went. Did you ever go to the 48 or the Boulder Dam Short Film Festival?
I did, only back in the day. I haven't recently.
Did you ever go to that one?
No, I was always stuck working.
There was that. There was a comedy there. It was like 15 minutes long, but for the first minute it was funny, and then the rest of it was bad. It was just like it was two brothers, and one of them just swore a lot.
Yeah.
And he was super annoying, and it was funny for like a minute, but after like 15 minutes, you're like, okay, get this over. And that's where comedy is probably the hardest to do because it's probably the most subjective of all the genres.
Definitely.
Yeah, because it's got to be more like a little roller coaster. It's like you got to have its highs, everybody's laughing, but then you got to give them breather room.
Yeah.
Before you make them laugh again. Because, when you start forcing...
jokes and stuff.
The jokes, like, one movie I really hated was that Grown Ups. Oh my God, and that movie has seen so much forced jokes in it that it's like, Jesus Christ, dude.
6 really good comedians too. Like you got Dave Spade in there, you got Chris Rock. Everybody wants their 2 cents in there.
Yeah. And it was just like, okay, this isn't funny. This is stupid. It's like you're trying to force the comedy.
And then they made a second one.
Ugh.
With Shaq.
The first one was okay, but the second one was a little bit.
The two hot
much.
daughters. They're like, what?
Yeah. So, I have a question for you, Brylle.
Go ahead.
What film festivals are there out there in which the team is given a script and they have to film a movie from that script?
Ooh, I haven't. To be honest, I haven't been on that. I like to write my own script, so.
I've never.
I'm pretty sure Angel has done that though.
Yeah, he did. The one where
To be a father.
Yeah, he did that. I was watching.
Oh, he was given that script.
He was given that script. And
what was it from Film Riot or something or someone?
Something like that. Yeah. So he was given a script you had to choose between two different scripts. And he chose that one.
Oh, I thought I was gonna be a genius for a minute.
Oh, bro.
I was like, Brylle, you're like, I know you love to write, so you could write a script and then start your own competition. Excuse me, where you give 20 teams your script and just see what everybody comes up with.
But what's the reward?
You get to be in Brylle's film. I don't know. I didn't think that far ahead of it, but I think that would be cool for you to run. I think you should try something like that.
I do have this this little web series idea. It's like a show. Like I kind of wanted to lead this, like be a showrunner on it. It's like. So basically, I'd write the pilot, and I would see if anybody else want to like have their own direction on it. I'll just write all the scripts, and then go from there. It's called the Morpheus Project.
Whoa!
Ooh,
Where does this come from?
Yeah, tell us a little bit more about it.
It's basically Inception meets Inception meets.
Pitch it to me, Brylle.
Pitch it to me.
Inception meets what?
Inception meets Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Oh, jeez.
Kind of thing. So it's like healing mental illness through the subconscious. You jump into people's dreams to cure their mental illness. So it's like.
Is this like the movie Brain Scan?
Kind of, but like for me, it's like there's two different sides of the spectrum. So there's like a pharmaceutical side, and there's a empathetic psychiatric side. Because like if you cure mental illness, the pharmaceutical companies lose money on all that. And everybody that's because you can't cure mental illness, it only suppresses it through like pharmaceuticals.
Pharmaceutical companies they're not gonna let you cure that.
So like what I was thinking about is like this side of it is like you charge a procedure to cure mental illness. So like basically they try to meet in the middle. So in the middle is like you help someone and you cure this person, but like I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out ways to bring.
Yeah, that sounds really good. It really shows like for example, it's like when you go to war, it's like, well, we can't do this, we can't do that, you can't use this. You're like, wait a minute, we're going to fucking war.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh no, we gotta, we gotta come to an agreement on what we can do.
Yeah. So it's something like that. It's just like two, like you have like a liberal side and you have a conservative side, and they all are trying to help like a moderate goal.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I kind of hopefully it inspires like people like, and there's always gonna be conflict in stories. That's like the best part of that storytelling is like the conflicts that happens into it. Like each side brings the best out of each other type of thing to reach one goal. Yeah, there's a lot going on with it, so it's in process right now.
So you two were a big part of the studio web series.
Yes.
All three of us were. What are you talking about?
I was just the actor.
So was I. I was just an actor too.
Your name's in the creator, in the director, in the editor, and all that. I was just actor. You all had a little part in that studio. Is season 3 gonna happen or what?
Yeah, I mean, Angel kind of like put me in charge of that, but it's just kind of hard to kind of.
Dude, I don't even know how to write a script anymore. I don't even know how to work a camera. I don't even know how to edit. Dude, it's like I lost it all. Just like, I just lost it. I'm like that knight who just sits there and just has that rusty sword, and everybody comes to me
with the rusty sword on the Knights of the Round Table.
And it's like, you need to get that sword. It's like, I can't wield it anymore.
I want to write that book, The Knight with the Rusty Sword.
That'd be funny. That actually is an interesting idea. It's like kind of reminds me of like Frank Miller's Batman when he's like older and he tries to get back into it, kind of thing. That's what I like.
What else do you want to do then, Brylle?
What do I want to do?
As far as going in more films, do you want?
Wait. So the project, are you part of the
Las Vegas Renaissance?
No. Feliz Navidad project?
Oh yeah. No, it's okay. It's okay.
got so excited. He got so
We'll
excited.
go back to that part right
Okay,
there. But
that's okay.
So are you also co-working with Angel, or is that
I am
Angel's
helping
full-
produce it. Yeah, he's definitely writing it, but I'm gonna help produce it.
Now, how did all this
what?
with this COVID shit that happened? How did it affect you guys, like in a filming process,
Ooh.
getting projects
Yeah,
done?
we had a lot of projects lined up before this happened. We were gonna shoot Feliz Navidad, like I think, like not even May, like maybe
No, it's
sometime in
March.
March. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was March
That
because you were
last week.
production
Yeah.
design.
Yeah, I was set design in that.
And then yeah, it was just like all of a sudden, I guess he was just like fuck. But the motivation is still there though. I think as filmmakers, we all kind of still want to make our thing. We just have to make it later. I think his goal now is like in September. So like to make it
really hot, huh?
to make it like a horror film, like in that October like time period.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's what they're going for right now.
Feliz Navidad is, I think, it's like a 20-page script.
Oh yeah.
I was just gonna ask if you were ever gonna do a feature.
Oh yeah. I mean, I definitely have that in my sights, but I mean, a lot of the short films have given me practice for it because that's what it basically is. It's like you write like a 60-page script and you write like a short and you like film production on like each scene as a short film. So you that's what kind of the practice is all about. So it's definitely, it takes a lot of dedication for it though, for sure though.
Yeah.
Like that you're married to that project for like a year even. So that's what I've heard too. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever felt like any like setbacks or what do you call it? Like some what's that one like when you feel not sad but like
Unmotivated?
no, like let down. Especially when we're doing like short film project, it's like, people aren't getting paid.
Yeah.
So have you ever have you ever had any obstacles like letdowns of like people not showing, or
of
all of a
course.
sudden it's like, damn, we got to fucking switch this.
I think even
schedule
on
to
paid
another.
gigs, I think like paid gigs are more motivated for sure for people to come through, but like I think there's always going to be that setback. I think that's like the bad side of film. There's always going to be a bad and good side of something that you love to do. So like you just have to overlook that, and you just have to do with what you have to. So if like that person doesn't show up, like I think that's where the creativity and the leadership of a director comes in, where it's like, okay, we can't have this, so like we got to work with this, so like let's switch it up a little bit. Everybody's here, let's not waste anybody's time, and just have fun and be creative with it.
I don't know. When we were in film school, that was one thing, was other directors wasting our time.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. So many times it's like, bro, we only got like fucking 4 hours in this class. Come on.
Yeah.
Let's get it done.
Or we have to go somewhere and shoot, and the person doesn't even have any idea what's going on. It's like,
do you want to name drop some
no,
names?
I'm not gonna name drop.
But I have a feeling who you were talking about.
But there
We'll
was
just call that person.
Oh my God. Okay.
So
Anyway,
yeah, so
we were in that whole group together. But yeah, it's okay.
yeah. Oh, that was a while ago.
Okay.
But
Moving on.
yeah. So if you had one actor that you got to work with, boom, I read your script. I would love to be in your short film, Brylle Gav. Who said that?
Ooh. Leonardo DiCaprio.
Ooh.
Damn, Leo.
Why Leo?
I don't know. I've like grown up with him, like even from like the Titanic days.
Jack Dawson.
Jack Dawson. I even like after watching, I think he's just the most explosive actor. I think he has the best meltdowns. I'm not gonna even lie. Like when he freaks out, like, and when he's like getting really like upset, he's like entertaining to watch. Him or Jake Gyllenhaal, like both of them. I think Jake Gyllenhaal is such an underrated actor though.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah,
if
'cause,
either of them could say like, bro, I want to be in your show. I was like, oh man, I'm so honored.
Yeah, because Leo had me rolling in that movie, What's Eating Gilbert Grape.
Dude, like he was great in that movie. Yeah.
Yeah, every time he showed up, really, I was like, that was great. Dude, I could not
Yeah,
stop
dude. I
laughing.
just watched a clip from that like on Instagram.
I would just wish they would have put that little bicycle helmet on his head.
Like
Damn,
a football helmet or something.
Then he would have gone full retard.
Oh no.
Like,
How about
it-
actress?
Actress Charlize Theron.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think she's a great actress. I think she takes a lot of risks too, like with those independent films, like Monster and Young Adult. I respect her as an actress. Totally. That's like one of my favorite actresses.
And one last dream, you get to be the first director.
Oh wait, but he hasn't told us about the Renaissance.
Oh no, let's do this. We're on this topic.
Oh, okay.
Let's do that. We can do it right after.
Not that I'm taking control, but yeah, what one director would you love to work for?
Guillermo del Toro.
Oh,
Yeah.
angel
I think
filmmaker.
I always had this. I always wanted to make
Wait,
a dark.
you didn't come with us to his
I
little
know
speech
because I always
thing.
felt I had work that day.
Oh,
And I already-
That's what sucks
talked-
about having a job, dude. Yeah, that's what sucks about having a job. It's like you can miss all these great opportunities. You're like, fucking job for fucking.
And then I
this
already
much
heard
an
from like
hour.
one of my coworkers that went to UNLV. He's like, "Yeah, dude, it's sold out already." I was like, "Dang."
it was okay.
Was it?
It wasn't what I thought it was going to be, but I had never gone to see a director speak before, so
Yeah.
I don't know what I was expecting. But he watches 3 movies a day, and he like writes about it. But then he, not to talk trash on the guy, but he was like, I can sit there and I can tell you when a shot is a dolly shot.
I was like, anybody could.
Yeah, that's not hard. I was like, okay, but so what was your question you wanted to ask?
Damn, I don't know. I guess I would have said, I just use After Effects and just like push in on a.
Yeah,
on
I
an
think that's what a lot of
RDC.
people think too. But like, I think you can tell when it's organic and when it's not.
And you can tell as it starts getting grainy, you're like, fuck, it's pixelating.
Yeah.
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 I think I wanted to work with Guillermo del Toro or Christopher Nolan, but like Guillermo del Toro was like, I really wanted to make a Pokemon movie, like a dark one, like where monster, realistic type. That was like one of my biggest dreams to make, like a
I know.
realistic.
I actually like the Pikachu in that.
The Detective Pikachu.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially when he's fighting Charizard. He was like, hold on, it looks like he was trying to take a fart. Like, dude, I could not stop laughing. I was like, oh my God. And then little Will Smith next to him.
Little Will Smith.
So before I interrupted Juan was going to ask what the Las Vegas Renaissance was.
Oh yeah, so it's basically we're trying to get all the Las Vegas creatives together, and film as a collaborative art form. We want to get everybody and try to have their own voice in the community and in the culture. We already have main actors that we use, directors that we have, and like editors and stuff like that too. But and musicians for sure, like composers and stuff that we use, like Josh and this other guy we collaborate with named Davide in Italy. Yeah, they're part of the Las Vegas Renaissance. It's basically like a movement of creativity. I mean, if you read about the Renaissance, it's like it happens after after the plague, like all this art and stuff that came out, like all the William Shakespeare and all the like Leonardo da Vinci stuff that came out. It's kind of like what inspired it. Like we're trying to like inspire people to come out and like have their voice shown and like their creativity to come out after this, like just to motivate people to come back out of this pandemic, kind of like, we stayed and there people have died and people have gone sick, just a lot of, even in 2020 in general, like a lot of people have been going through so much shit, unemployment and everything like that.
How about, here's an idea. You on your, Instagram can only do 1 minute, right?
Yeah.
I thought, but you have Instagram TV.
Oh yeah,
We do,
you can
yeah,
do
we
Instagram
do.
TV.
Because all you got to do is like you put that Instagram TV into your feed, and it only play 1 minute, and that's when it goes like keep watching, and you hit on it. I don't know if you've seen that yet, but that feature where you you hit on it and it takes you to the full length if it's 5, 10, whatever minutes.
I see that. I think the one that plays automatically is the one that's like a minute, but then the one that is IGTV has just like a thumbnail you want to click on to go to.
I mean, it'll play, but then it'll stop after the 1 minute mark. Yeah, and then it's a. Huh.
I don't know. I just created a Instagram yesterday for my cat Horace.
And you got a lot of hours?
It's at the horoscope. And before this, I have Instagram, and I'll turn it on like every other week. But now I got to get on it more with Horace. So, but I was gonna say, I think part of your Las Vegas Renaissance thing, you don't have to do it, but I think it'd be a good way to get your name out there because you guys are experienced. Just say, hey, we're going through this COVID thing. Just come out. We're gonna give you 3 minutes just to say whatever you want. Just film it, make it look really nice, get them some good audio. I don't know if you really want to open it up to everybody, but I think it'd be a cool way to showcase something. I don't know.
Like 3 minutes? Yeah, I mean, that sounds
2
good. Like,
minutes, 3
you're talking about like anybody or like just creatives?
Maybe just creatives.
talk
I
about
was
this
thinking
stuff?
anybody, but maybe just creatives at first so you can try it out
Yeah.
and then go out from there. Is that a bad idea?
No, that's not a bad idea.
Then at the end, you got the little
You just
saying.
build clientele from that, you know?
What?
Then at the end, you got the little saying, "We are Renaissance."
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So it's basically like I am the Las Vegas man. Or we are
Dang,
Las
you
Vegas.
guys.
Yeah, because you could
Yeah.
actually, you know, how you could create like those like little couple second reels where you got someone like either painting, doing an action shot, doing that, and
That
you know,
too,
like
yeah.
bloop bloop bloop, I was going, and at the end, you got that title, "We are Renaissance."
War.
Because if you guys want, I can show you like whenever you get a chance, I can show you like those. I don't know if you've seen like those how Shudder has like those you know, like black people in horror films or like the 80s or like the 80s sci-fi movies, and they're like documentaries.
Oh yeah, the Shutter app, like the television streaming service. Yeah.
Yeah, but they have like little quick reels, dude, of like little quick movies, just awesome scenes with the music in the background, and all of a sudden it slows down to that thing that's like boom, you know, 80s sci-fi or we are Renaissance. I mean,
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. No, I like that. I like that idea too. I try to use all of them.
LVR, Las Vegas Renaissance.
Yeah, we're trying to make a website right now, so
Ooh,
what are you guys using?
Did you buy the domain? Oh,
we're in the middle of it.
Just buy the fucking domain, dude. It's cheap. Just buy it now.
Yeah, you're right.
before
Because what is it like?
There
What
is-
is like $7-8 a fucking month?
could be.
Depends,
I mean,
a
depends
year?
on how
It
popular and how
depends.
many characters there.
Yeah. No, that's why we started this podcast, because at the place I used to work at, there were two guys there. We weren't in the same department, but every time they'd meet up, it was like great banter between them.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, you guys should start a podcast. And they had a name for it and everything. And they just never pulled the trigger. And this was in December, I was talking to them. And they came up with this a year ago. They came up with the name and everything a year ago. They just never did it. But another podcast had come out 2 months prior to me looking it up with their name
Wow.
Damn.
of the podcast.
Yeah,
I was like,
I mean,
but if you haven't gotten your website yet, you need to get it.
yeah. Even if you have to just buy the domain name,
Yeah.
just to have it.
Yeah.
I mean, the website, you could take your time building it, but as long as you have that domain name, boom, no one else could touch it.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Any other things you want to say, Brylle? We're coming towards the end here.
No, man. Just like, stay creative, guys, and, stay optimistic about this. I know it's hard times right now and everybody's going through it, but, keep your head up and.
You know, where could if, like, let's say actors, videographers, editors, music producers. I mean, if they want to get in touch with you, how would they get involved? How would they get in touch with you? So just give out like a quick, like a call to action.
Yeah. So like, just find me on Instagram. I'm mostly on that all the time. Like Brylle Gav, BRYLLE GAV on Instagram. So just like look me up and just hit me up on there and, we'll talk.
Or Gaviola Media on Twitter, which
Gaviola Media on Twitter too.
which
yeah.
isn't very active,
Yeah, isn't that very active?
but I look at it every once in a while.
You do?
Yeah, that's the only thing when you got like something like this.
I think it's just
like,
so much to handle. That's why people have like marketing people or PRs
Yeah.
to handle those things. It's just a
because
lot.
you gotta, like, for example,
especially when your whole
now,
life.
especially if you want people to see you, you need that exposure. You got to be on all the platforms.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe that too.
I mean,
no,
a lot
I
of
believe
people-
that. It's just time consuming. It is a lot of time.
It is a lot of time consuming, but I mean, just set an hour a day, and just like, okay, let me go on. Well, put it this way: just create the content that you want to post for that week, and then just every day or every week or whatever the fuck, whenever you want to throw that new whatever, let's say new shout outs.
Yeah, I
you
think
know.
we should.
So yeah, it's just all you got to do is just create your little template of like what I'm going to be doing, talking about, what I'm going to be showing, blah blah.
Oh wow! Like for a weekly thing or like a daily thing, right?
I mean, if you want to do daily, you can.
You can also, on Twitter anyway.
Or like twice a week. You don't have to.
I think you can like reblog other stuff too, right? Like that's
Yeah.
how you stay active. Like reblog
Yeah.
other people's things and.
On Twitter, though, and Facebook, you can schedule out your posts. So you can sit down for an hour and make like 20 posts for the next week or two.
Say Twitter and which other?
Facebook, you can. But I don't know. I don't think Instagram does
I
it.
don't think Instagram does it.
You
either.
can if you pay for like Buffer or one of those social media.
Oh, I heard about
things.
that. Yeah,
You can use those, but you got to pay for those. But
I've heard about that. Yeah, like been like a lot of influencers do that, and they have like
Yeah.
a certain type of look on their feed too.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've seen that.
And thanks for talking to us, Brylle.
Yeah, brow's great.
There was a thought I had about something for you, but I can't remember right now. So we're just gonna end it with go to Instagram, Look up Brylle Gav, Bravo Romeo Yankee Lima Lima Echo Gav at Instagram. And if you want to follow him on Twitter at Gaviola Media, I'll whip him into shape into getting that going.
For sure.
So follow Brylle, follow us, OIO Pod at Facebook and Twitter, or email us any questions. If you have questions for Brylle, ohitsonpod@gmail.com. You have anything else to say, Juan?
Remember, the mic is always on.
Are you hijacking my catchphrase?
Oh, yeah.